Hi, my name is HandyME,
And I'm Jacques Moran.
and our project is HandyME.
So have you guys ever had a failure in your house where you had something that just didn't work and you had to call a service provider to get it fixed? Well, I have. I had a boiler that failed recently at my house, and we called the service provider to get it fixed, and it still hasn't been fixed. But this is the problem that we want to solve with HandyME, and that is service providers and getting stuff fixed at your house. We're basically looking at and seeing that for getting a service provider, it takes a lot of time and can be time consuming to get the repairs done and fixed, and it also costs a lot of money. Once you call that service provider and you have them come over and visit, it can cost money whether you fix it or not. And so what we want to do is basically look at that, and it also can be expensive if you want to do it by yourself. Buying the tools can be expensive, and you might not use them. You seldom use them. You only use them and then wait for 5 years. So this is the problem that we're kind of looking at and trying to fix. So this could be also an opportunity. This is an opportunity. On average, homeowners spend $168 per month, and of those homeowners, 63% of them have one home maintenance provider, and 35% of them have two home maintenance providers. So this is like the business opportunity that we have here, and we can see that they spend money. Of these competitors, there's YouTube as an obvious example. They have the content, but they don't have the certified content, so they're not approved by experts. So it's one of the, and they also don't connect you with the hardware and the tools that you need to get the job done. Now there are sites like Family Handyman, which give you the certified content, but again, they don't connect you with that hardware. And so that's where normally hardware companies like Lowe's and Home Depot come in, but they don't give you they give you limited guidance on how to do this stuff. And so what we do is we combine those two.
So as Jacques said, each of those competitors, YouTube can go there and they'll give you great resources. You have random people post random videos. If you go to Home Depot, you have people who will tell you hammer is used for this, but they won't be able to tell you how to use it in your actual product. What we want to do is to create this platform that integrates all aspects of the project into one easy-to-use, simple product, simple visual experience. So let's say you have a leaking roof. All you have to do is go to the website, click the roof icon, and you'll be able to see what's wrong with your roof. We'll say the leaking roof, and you'll be able to see these are the tools you need. This is how difficult it is to do. How many people you need? What's the safety? What in terms of safety do you need to be concerned with? And how much time do you need to do it? And everything else that you might need to get this project finished. You also have access to live experts to do a video chat with you if you're ever concerned about your project. And if you need to finish it for any reason, whether you're out of time, whether you don't know how to continue, you also have the ability of professionals who can come to your house and take on your project and finish it. You'll also be able to rent or buy tools that you need for your project, all integrated into the platform. So you might be wondering how we might make money. So starting off with free users, they'll be able to come and see some of the content on the website, be able to see some of the videos, see some of the guides, some of the resources. But if they wanted to buy tools or see live experts, they'll have to pay a full price for them. Also, but for subscribers, they'll be able to see all aspects of the platform, including tools, guides, everything that they might need. You'll also be able to see live experts, and also have reduced price for experts to come to your house. This also provides a great opportunity for hardware stores such as Corner Hardware around the neighborhood for them to reach out to our platform users, and online tool stores or online hardware stores that might benefit from having access to our users, so they can also have an advertisement. Now, the main aspects of the resources that we need is for getting the website set up, having it programmed. We estimate for the server and hosting and all the back-end software stuff that we might need. It'll cost about $700 to get started for a year, and about $5,000 to have a starter kit and work with a local partner as well. So join us so we can make a Handy You and HandyME. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so one of your slides says like you want to find how to do something. You go right to it, the ones with all the tools on it, right?
Yeah.
Click on it and it'll tell you how to say repair a leak in your roof.
Right.
So how do I know that that source
Yeah.
is the right way of repairing a leak?
So that's where we come in. We'll be able to like vet the sources that are on the website. So it's not random videos. We control the content that comes onto the platform. So they'll be able to. So we work with a trusted partner, and they'll be able to vet that and say this is trustworthy. This is easy for someone to follow. This is something that everybody can use. And so then it's simple for that, just like that.
Tool rental and store.
Right.
How do you? So if I need that drill, how do I get it?
Right. So if you can wait, we'll provide tools for you that can be shipped to your house, or we'll connect you with local partners, local stores around us around you that you can go and actually get the tools from. So it'll be according to inventory. So I'll have to partner with local hardware stores. We're currently looking into talking to Connor Hardware, the VP is on vacation now. So that's
But so you would ship me the tool,
right.
I use the tool, and then I put it back in the box and I ship it back to you.
Right.
Okay. And there's some fee associated with that.
Right.
Okay.
Depends on your subscription, basically.
Seems that it could align the licensing arrangement with whether it's a Connor Hardware or an Ace, some sort of Ace Hardware franchise or wherever, where you would have the access to videos and like in return by licensing to them with them. It provides a service to the clients and hopefully also results in the sale of their hardware as well as part of the process, you know, which could work very well.
Yeah. When you said, can you flip to the how we make money slide?
Yeah.
So in here you said how do we make money? You've got monthly, yearly subscriptions, right? But buried in here, there's a ton of other ways to make money, right?
With the license.
Right. You're selling tools, you're renting tools, you're connecting with verified professionals for hire. They might pay for that, but the professional for hire, he should be giving you a cut, right? So there's, don't discount all of those other little places where you're gonna take a slice out of that, because nobody sells anything for free, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're suggesting having a free service, but they're making their money off of it.
Yeah, I mean, so the free even free users, if the free users go in and tap something, but they decide I need this tool, I need a grinding wheel, and I don't have it, I'll go rent it from them. They'll make money off of that rental. Yeah.
Or it could be if you're on a hardware, you have this be part of your website, so that if you have an interest in repairing your roof or whatever, you go on your website, you see the video that shows you how to do it, and in turn it also tells you what tools you need, or who some of the service providers might be, so you create that revenue source. So you have revenue coming from hardware by being on their website. In the meantime, you also pick up some revenue from what we do online too.
Yeah.
And that's, I think that's the model that Angie's List uses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Angie's List.
Yeah.
Is that they're from sponsors, advertisements and everything for their magazines that they send out. So maybe they have the same type of thing.
You guys thought much about liability. So you used the example of I got a leak in my roof. If I owned a business, the very last thing in the world I would want to do is recommend that anybody get up on their roof and fix a leak. I wouldn't do that ever, just because, and somebody falls off the roof and says, hey, they told me I could go up on the roof, and if I did this, I'd solve my leak. And so be careful there, okay?
Right. That's part of what we want to address with the safety information. That's what we want to make sure that we've set. We don't want people having to attempt doing electrical work, right, by themselves. Some people are really tempted to, believe it or not. So we want to make sure people make sure that you're not doing stuff that's unsafe for them.
So somewhere there's a threshold of stuff you can do
Yeah.
yourself,
And make clear where they
And
have
stuff.
to accept liability.
where you we strongly recommend a professional, right?
Well, and in some cases, you might just want to have the footer there to say, you know, something that gets you out of that situation for one thing. You know, this is guidance, this isn't, we're not holding you to go and do this.
So compare this to Angie's List, right? Angie's List does, it brings you providers, right? Does it help you, does Angie's List help you do DIY?
Yeah, in some cases.
So have you guys,
To my knowledge, I don't think Angie's List really provides, doesn't really try to, it's focused more on getting you connected to professionals rather than getting you resources that you need.
Yeah.
We want to empower people to work on their own stuff. But if they need, then of course.
But you're right, I mean, it does, in some cases, it does suggest here's some do-yourself ideas, but that might be a differentiator for you.
Yeah, it's basically, it's limited guidance, basically. That's what we've seen. This would be full on.
one of the things you might think of is you talk about the tools to do the job, but you might also talk about the materials to do a job. So if you're fixing the piece of mold, right? Maybe you want to generate a shopping list, so you can go down to Home Depot and pick up this and get this kind of nail, right? People might not know what kind of nail to get, but you get, there's a whole bunch of stuff. You get this, and here are the. If you're trying to do this, is a better version of YouTube, right? There's the details of here's how to here's the type of nail you want when you're hammering this thing in, and here's how to set the nail and patch it and paint. There's a variety of different things you could do. I think that would be great add-ons and enable people to do things themselves. Roof repair, I would say.
So I'm curious though too, so you said you had some repairs recently, right? Are you renters or are you homeowners? You're homeowners. So part of this you might want to differentiate that. If you're a renter or a homeowner. Because if you're a renter, the first step is you go to your landlord, right? So some people don't know that. How much time can go by before you should be, right? So that might be very guidance.
I actually have brothers who are renting, and sometimes the landlords can be slow to repair, so there's a timeline for that too.
You're listed there, expert live chat. Who are the experts?
Right, so people that they can be connected to that can do like a video chat with them for like simple questions. They won't be solving anything complicated. But if they need something more substantial, then they'll have someone come to the house. But if it's something, let's say, does this look like mold, or does this look like something I can fix? Can I use a 2x4 here? Is this a load bearing beam, like stuff like that? So just simple questions that they can get access to.
Provide like an analysis on the problem.
Yeah, but who is it? Like, so is this 24 hours? Like, call it 1 o'clock at night, take a live chat. I mean, is someone available? If there is, I mean, you're paying them something, right?
Which is like Uber, right? You call up and it gets redirected to whoever's available.
So it's whoever's available at the time?
Yeah.
So you're dealing with another interface in order to provide that service. And how do you know if they're that good?
They'll have to have a rating service.
You could probably face those things over time.
Yeah.
You start here, and then eventually over time you have a call center that can handle those sort of things on a 24/7 basis. You had said something earlier, Eddie, that I'd like to talk about being trustworthy, easy to follow, and everyone can use. And I think that may be part of your marketing pitch in that respect, because that all of a sudden differentiates you and says why your solution is the one that people should use. And those might not be the exact words, but I think you're in the right ballpark for how this could work in that respect. So,
If you go
put
You got a
them in.
typo in that second bullet, right? Buying tools for can be.
That's okay.
You
Yeah.
think after
You
hours
look
of
at things
staring
so
at
much, you
it.
don't
Yeah.
see things. We're
Yeah.
looking at it fresh, so
Yeah.
that's just,
That's there.
that's just, helpful.
Yeah.
Awesome, good job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.